Welcome to another edition of My Osprey TV. We have some great businesses in our community, businesses that provide services, businesses that come out and do things for you at your house, our service-related industry. But we also have some unique businesses that are very special in Florida and are near to and dear to my heart because I have 3 children. And so growing up or raising children in Florida, I think it's really a responsible thing for parents to do is to give their children the ability to swim. And so we are here today with Frankie Beatty-Todd, who is the Regional Vice President of Operations. I had to read that because it's a good title. Regional Vice President of Operations of Watermelon Swim. And I've really enjoyed getting to know this business over the last few years because in Florida, they actually have indoor pools that are not dependent on the weather. I can tell you what that years ago when my children were doing swim lessons, 2 out of every 5 days would be canceled due to the weather. So tell me a little bit about your company, Watermelon Swim.
Absolutely. So Watermelon Swim currently has 4 indoor year-round locations. We teach children as young as infants as soon as their umbilical cord falls off, all the way until adults. So we've even taught, I think recently we taught somebody who was about 88 years how to swim. It's really never too early or too late. Our mission is to grow a community full of safer swimmers.
That is wonderful. And I know here in Southeast Hillsborough County, you have 1 location currently operating, and then you have another location. I see the signs up for coming soon. So tell us about your locations here in Southeast Hillsborough.
So we have, Southeast Hillsborough. Which location are you?
You've got Riverview location.
Yes, ma'am.
Currently
Yes, ma'am.
operational. And then you were building on Lumsden.
Yes, we're building a location in Brandon. So that's a couple years out. We do have a location in Brooksville that's going to open up in the fall here. So that's our next location. And then we have a location coming in Zephyrhills in 2025.
Oh, very exciting. But currently operating out of our Boyette Road location in Riverview.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
And
ma'am.
so for somebody who's never been to that location of Watermelon Swim, tell me what they will see when they walk into that location.
When they walk into the location, you should be greeted by our customer service representatives. They'll be happy to check your child in, give you all the information, walk you around, give you a tour. And then pretty immediately after that, you'll see a big floor-to-ceiling window and a big indoor pool. And you'll sit there and have access to see everything that we're doing with your little one, which I know is really important.
Wonderful. And it's not like a mommy and me in the pool kind of playing in the water. This is swim lessons, like survival swim lessons, correct?
So we do have some classes where parents are in the water for infants. So until they're about 18 months old, we do have the parents in the water with them. We even have a free water babies class, which is for children under 6 months old. And so that gives the parents an opportunity to learn how to work with their little one in the water. And then anywhere from 18 months to 2 years old after that, mom and dad are kicked out of the water, and it's either group classes or privates where we focus heavily on survival, but we also focus on swimming and enjoying the water because in Florida, it's really also important that they enjoy it.
Yes, 100%. How did you get involved in the company and how did you get into your position you're in today?
Yeah, so it's actually a family-owned and operated company. So I'm a 4th-generation swim instructor.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, so obviously you've been swimming since you were an infant.
Yes. I used to be our poster baby, but I was swimming when I was earlier than 6 months old. And what's nice about that is I never remember having to learn how to swim. So I was never really nervous around the water at all. And it's just something that I've always enjoyed doing with my family.
Oh, wonderful. And what is to you the most impactful part of your business when you see a child who finally kind of gets in and learns how to swim, or an 88-year-old child? Because, children of all ages can come and learn how to swim. Never too old to learn how to swim, right?
I would say the most impactful for me is we do hear a lot of testimonials from parents of situations that had their children not known how to swim, they would have been much more detrimental. So one that I'll always remember is we got like a holiday card from a family that had two little girls, both around 2, 3 years old, and they were riding their bikes around the pool. And one of them fell in the pool with her bike, and the other sibling went and ran to go get mom and dad. By the time they got out there to get her, she was already out of the pool, had saved herself. And it's things like that that really keep us going.
Wonderful. Thank goodness for that. Yes, that's a wonderful
Absolutely.
story. Those testimonials really, make it everything worthwhile. So let me know, what are the hours that your pool is operational? Because like, again, you're not dependent on those summer afternoon storms or cold weather or hot
Mhm.
weather, which is something that I've always really liked about your business.
Thank goodness, because in Florida right now, we've got storms rolling in every day right around 4 or 5 o'clock. So we are open Monday and Thursday from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. for lessons. Tuesday and Wednesday, we're open from about 2:30, 3 o'clock to 8 p.m., depending on the location. And then we do have lessons on Saturday and Sunday as well from about 7 a.m. to 2 p.m.
No kidding. So you actually are giving swim lessons 7 days a week.
6 days. We take
Oh,
Fridays
six.
off.
Oh, Fridays are off for you.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
I just was trying to figure that out in my head. Okay, I
Yeah.
have to have everything written down in front of me. Well, wonderful. So 6 days out of the week. And I love that you have Saturday and Sunday lessons for those working parents and kids going to school. That really makes it very convenient. I really enjoy businesses that can accommodate those Sunday appointments. So I'm really
Yep.
loving that schedule. And what's the best way for a family to get started with Watermelon Swim? How can they
So
get a
you
hold of
can,
you? Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
absolutely. You can give us a call at 813-229-SWIM. So that's 813-229-7946. Or you can go to our website, www.watermelonswim.com, and fill out an interest form.
Okay, and then somebody will get back to them. And do you do online booking of your swim lessons and things like that?
So because we really try to cater to each individual child, you can't fully enroll online,
Okay.
but you can fill out our questionnaire, an interest form on there, and we'll get back to you within 24 hours to get you swimming.
Awesome. So people need to go to the website, click the interest form, and someone will get a hold of them and get them all set up for Watermelon Swim. Well, thank you
Yes,
so
ma'am.
much for doing an interview with us today, Frankie, and thank you for what you provide to our community. It's a very important, essential skill that we give to not just our children. I keep thinking of swim lessons for children, but really I should think about anyone new to the state of Florida that is not super confident in the water can contact Watermelon Swim and get a little more confident. I think that's an important skill for us Floridians to have. So thank you for what you do and for what your team provides, and visit watermelonswim.com.
Thank you for
Bye.
having me. Bye.